Hello, sweet friends and crafters. Welcome to Carol's Craft Cottage. I'm thrilled to have you join me today as I share some projects using Scrapdiva design dies. I want to thank you all for your encouragement and welcome back to designing for Scrapdiva designs. I love Erica's dies and I am sure happy to be back. And I'm going to share with you the dies that I used for these projects. And the first one is the Fringe style flowers, and I will have a tutorial on how I created my flowers. They're almost like a mum. I'm sure I could have made one like a mum if I didn't put the little gold, but the theme of my leaf mini album was with gold. I wanted to use gold in it. So I have several sizes here, and I will share how I created those in another video. The next up is I wanted to share with you this sunflower mini album because I used this piece right here. I love this piece, and it made my mini album come out really nice the way I wanted it to, and it helped with all the interactive parts that I did in my mini album. Here is the leaf mini album, and when I used the piece for attaching my rings, I put it on between these leaves right here on this side, and I'll show you that in a close-up when I share the project. And of course, this is fast becoming my favorite sunflower die. This is from the small sunflower BagToppers, and of course I used all these pieces. So if you decide to purchase those dies, please use Carol10 at checkout for 10% off your order. It's an affiliate link for me, and I would really appreciate it. So let me go ahead and share with you what I created. Now, first of all, I did do a little gift box, and I am putting a gift card in this for my daughter-in-law. It is her birthday, and this came out so cute. And it's a basic box tutorial that I give you normally. So I'm going to give you the measurements in the description box below with the score lines and the cutting lines for the little box to sandwich in between your leaves. And as you can see, it does stand up on its own. It's really, really cute. And this is the sunflower that I used from the sunflower small bag topper. And of course, fall is from the fall leaf mini album. So I did use all three pieces, and I layered it with a gold in the center. And then I'll turn it over to show you the back. And as you can see here, I did do the same layering on the second piece, but I didn't do it backwards because I don't like the way the stitching looks on the back of the gold. So I just have this facing the same way as this, and then just the plain back. Really, really cute, right? And then I just tied a little bow up there. Second, I have the fall leaf mini album. Now, you can see right here when I push this aside that I sandwiched two pieces of the brown cardstock in between the leaves. So what I did was I cut out, I did use dark brown cardstock for my base, and then I attached one piece in the back and one piece in the front to make this really, really sturdy. And then I used the two decorative pieces on top of that to create this mini album. So these pages are really, really thick. So there's two pieces here. So that's not going to rip. And I got my cardstock from Joann's in their single sheet purchase area. And it's really, really thick cardstock. So here is the album cover. I did use the fall words that come with the fall leaf mini album. And I just used some dies from my stash to layer my title. And of course, here are the Fringe flowers. Really pretty, right? I love this mini album, so cute. And this is my first page, which is ready for our picture right here. And I did use a sentiment that I created. I have several different little things on my computer that I create different sentiments for, and I've had this leaf one for a long time, so I used it again. And this is one of the reasons why I used gold in my mini album, because I love golden days or anything that refers to golden fall. So that's why you see that in here. I'm going to show you the paper collection that I used. It is called Fall Market, and it is from Cardstock Paper Company. I don't believe this is available anymore. I had gotten this from Echo Park, and the last time they had their sale, I went to look to see if they had any of these left from previous paper collections I purchased, and they did not. So I just wanted to let you know in case you do have that in your stash. So here I made a little interactive element. This does have a magnet in it, and it opens like this and like this. And I did create this so that you could put your little pictures in here and they would stick. So these are still open. These are just some corners I had. They're Cherry Lynn. I've had them for a long time. So to create this, you're just going to cut Georgia Pacific cardstock at 3 inches by 11, of course. 8.5 by 11. Yeah, I gotta think, by 11. And then just cut off the extra. You're gonna score at 3, score at 3, and then score at 3 and cut the edge off. And then you just fold it like this and attach it inside your mini album. Pretty simple. On this side, I have a little pocket tag holder that I had in my stash, and I just put it in here, and it says autumn carries more gold in its pocket than all the other seasons. So you see again why I used gold in this mini album. So cute. And then on this side, I have a little expandable glassine bag interactive part here. When you put this together, I'll give you the size of these little bags. These are 2 3/4 inches wide by 3 3/4 inches high. So all I did was take a 1-inch punch and clip the front of each bag, the little thumb area, so that you can pull your tags out. When you put this together, remember, when you put your sticky tape down or score tape, to go 1/4 or 1/2 inch in on the bags in between so that they will expand. If you go to the edge, they're not going to expand. So go in 1/2 to 1/4 to 1/2 inch. And then I just made these little tags with the leaf pull on the top. And I did 3 bags, so I have 3 tags. This is just a old die that I had from Cottage Cuts. Most of these are not available anymore. Any of the little things that you see in here, I'm sorry that they are not available, but I love them and I use them over and over again. So that says Shades of Autumn. Then we come to this section, have Autumn Greetings, Pumpkin Patch, the stickers from the paper collection. And I took some tags. This is an old Joycraft die, I believe. And I just cut 3 tags and I put a little brad to hold them together. And you could put a picture here, and this just tucks in here. It's really cute. I like the way that looks. Then on this side, I have it tied, but I untied it for purposes of showing the video. all I did with this is, I'll give you the measurements for this as well. This is from the paper collection. You open this up and you have a 3-part area with pockets for little tags. And all these are stickers from the paper collection. So what this is, this was cut at 3, and this one was 3.5. And so I cut my Georgia Pacific at 3.5 by 11, and then I scored at 2.25. So 2.25, 2.25, and then I cut off the rest, and then I just made this little fold up. And to keep it closed, I made a little tie. You can put a little Velcro or another magnet if you want to. And then it says Crisp Autumn Vibes. On this side, what we have is a little pull out tags. You can put a picture here. It says Harvest Blessing. This says life starts all over again when it gets crisp in the fall. This little scarecrow's a Cottage Cuts die. And then I put a little brad in here, and there are 3 places, front and back, for journaling or pictures. Super cute. I made this as interactive as I could for a small album. On this side, we have just a regular envelope that I took. And I'll give you the size of the envelope. This pulls out like this. And this is a 3-inch, I think it's 3 by 3. It's 3.25 by 3.25. Make sure. Yeah, 3.25 by 3.25 inch tag. And you can put a picture on the back, put a picture on the front, or journal on the back. So that tucks into the envelope, and it holds this up. So this says, autumn is a second spring when a leaf is a flower. And then this comes down, and you can put pictures in here. So this is an envelope that is 6 inches by, I did cut a little bit off on this, so it's about 3.5. And all I did was fold the envelope up like this so that I have a 1/2 inch on the top. And I cut with a 1-inch punch this little thumb area. And then you just make a tag to go into the pocket. And then it slides right down in here. And it holds, the way you have your flower and your leaves positioned, it holds this portion that folds down up. Isn't that cute? I love it. And that's that page. And then the last section, I have a place for a picture here. And then on this side, I have another little interactive element. And this little tag comes out, and it says, a fallen leaf is nothing more than a summer's wave goodbye. And that goes right in here. And to create this, you're going to cut a piece of Georgia Pacific cardstock at 3 inches. And you're going to score at 3, score at 3, and score at 3. And what I did with the extra piece, instead of cutting it off, is I flipped it to the other side, and I made this pocket. That's how this pocket was created. So you would just fold this up, this down, and then the extra piece up to create this pocket. So it's, let's see, one more time, 3 by 11, and I didn't waste anything because I made the pocket. And that's it. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed my project share and that you will consider making one of these really cute fall leaf mini albums. It's adorable. You can also make boxes with your leaf, little gift boxes. So don't forget, if you're shopping at Scrapdiva Designs, to use Carol10 at checkout for 10% off your order. Remember to sprinkle kindness like confetti wherever you go. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye, everyone.